Have you faced difficulty in holding a difficult conversation, especially when you had some kind of rift in conversation between your with your loved ones or with your coworkers, or it can be a neighbor? You wanted to go and really clear the misunderstanding, but it was difficult because there was a lot of negative emotion being built between both of you, and you wanted to build the bridge but you could not. Today, let's talk about this difficult conversation, what we can do to have such conversation, how it can build your relationship. Hi, I'm Dr. Deepa Shetty here, and I'm a health coach. My mission is to create a healthy and happy world. And my videos are just a small input in this mission of mine. So, we were talking about how to hold a difficult conversation. Whenever there has been some kind of rift between two people, the first thing you should do is take the first step, have the courage to hold this conversation between the person, between two of you, or a group, or whatever, wherever there has been some kind of fight or some kind of argument. You should be the first one taking the courage and the first step. Once the little heat of the whole conversation has settled down, take the first step, the courage to go ahead and hold this conversation. And remember, the conversation, most of the time, whatever communication which you do, 95% is more of a non-verbal than the verbal. So see your tonality, see the way your body language is, see that your intention is very important, that I want to build a bridge. And for me, this relationship is more important. So I would want to have a conversation which can open a gateway towards forming a healthier, stronger bond. So that should be the first thing you should be doing, that go ahead, speak up and look at your non-verbals when you're speaking up. Second important thing, be the good listener in the conversation. I mean, listen the other person's point of view, the opinion from where the person is coming from. Okay, first thing you should do is, rather than getting into the analysis of I was right, let the person speak their point of view and understand their position. If the person is going around the same trap again and again, don't judge. Agree to disagree to that point and say it very softly. The softness in the conversation is more important to mellow down that other person also. Third important thing, don't start any conversation with a blame game. If you are hurt by any kind of feeling by the other person, rather than saying you did not listen to me, I don't like this behavior of yours, use a statement which will convey your feeling. Like, I feel confused, frustrated, hurt when this happens between both of us. That's the more important thing which you should be doing, because that will not put the other person in defense. When you try to blame somebody, the person is into defense mechanism and the conversation goes to and fro, where we are trying to explain who is right. The goal of the goal of the whole conversation gets lost. Your goal was to build a bridge. Your goal was to remove the misunderstanding between both of you. Your goal was to have a healthier conversation. And your goal was to have a better relationship. So remember that and have a conversation which has mutual respect to each other. That's how it will be built into a more stronger bond. Fourth and most important, that remember, solution focused. See where the problem is, what are the solutions, and how it can be mutually done in a way that can reach you towards a healthier relationship. Remember, the relationship is far more important than whether your opinion or your point of view, that's more important. You may be right, you may be wrong, but your relationship is far more important. So form a conversation which is more solution oriented. This is the problem, and it's important that whatever your words during the argument, whether your words or the other person's words, have caused the hurt, the anger, the misunderstanding, the sadness, whatever that negative feeling has arose during that conversation, which was the reason why you're having this conversation now, is erased, so that it doesn't become a breeding ground for more misunderstanding ahead in the future and detachment between two people. Remember, your relationship is more important. So try to clear of that which has happened in the gist of, or in the heat of your anger or reaction. So it's important, if it is meant, if you think you have done something, to say sorry, or if you think you have done something which you don't need to, but you really have to clear those misunderstandings and let the feeling of anger and negative feelings settle down and clear off, because that's more healthier for you and the person whom you're in conversation with. So you really want to have a healthier family environment, and you really want to have a healthier work environment. You really want your surrounding to be healthy, because we cannot be healthy and happy if they are not. So remember, be a part of their peace and not the part of their fight. That's how you can bring life, love, happiness in your life and in the life of others. Saying so, hope this video had some added some value to your life and I could make some difference in your life. Thank you for staying tuned to this video and listening to me. See you all soon. Thank you.